in the heart of the Kingdom of Luminara, where crystal towers sparkled under the sun and gardens bloomed with flowers that glowed at night, lived a young princess named Elara. She was kind, gentle, and curious, more curious than any princess before her, while others spent their days learning royal dances or choosing jewelry. Elara preferred exploring hidden corners of the castle, listening to birds and sketching animals in her notebook. Yet, despite the beauty around her, Elara often felt lonely. Her parents were busy ruling the kingdom, her tutors were strict, and the servants were always hurried. She longed for a true friend, someone who understood her heart. One evening, as the golden sun dipped behind the hills, painting the sky in shades of lavender and peach, Princess Elara wandered into the moonlit garden, known for its silver roses that bloomed only after sunset. As she bent down to admire a flower, she heard a soft voice behind her. "Careful, princess. That rose has thorns sharper than dragon teeth." Elara froze. She slowly turned around. There, sitting on a marble bench, was a small grey cat with bright emerald eyes, and it was staring directly at her. You can talk," Elara whispered. The cat nodded proudly. "Of course. My name is Whiskerwick, magical advisor, explorer of enchanted lands, and often misunderstood genius." Elara blinked. "A magical cat," Whiskerwick bowed. "At your service," Elara giggled with delight. "This is amazing. I've never met a talking animal." "Well," Whiskerwick said, flicking his tail, "we don't usually reveal ourselves. But you looked lonely, and I thought you could use a friend." Elara's heart warmed. "I really could." From that night forward, Elara and Whiskerwick became inseparable. He visited her every evening in the moonlit garden, and together they talked, laughed, and explored the hidden corners of the castle. Whiskerwick knew secret passages, forgotten rooms, and stories older than the kingdom itself. One night he shared a tale that changed everything. "There's something you must know," he said seriously. "The kingdom is in danger." Elara leaned forward. "Danger? But everything seems peaceful." "For now," Whiskerwick replied. "But the Shadow Sorcerer has awakened. He plans to steal the kingdom, like the magic that makes Luminara shine brighter than any place on earth." Elara gasped. "How do you know this?" Whiskerwick's emerald eyes glimmered. "Because I was once his familiar. You worked with him." Elara asked gently. "Long ago," Whiskerwick admitted, tail drooping. "Before I knew the difference between right and wrong, I left him when I realized his heart was full of darkness." Elara reached out and stroked his head. "Everyone deserves a second chance." Whiskerwick looked up gratefully. "Thank you, princess," he continued. "The Shadow Sorcerer's power grows stronger every night. To stop him, we must find the Crystal of Dawn, powerful gem hidden deep inside the Whispering Woods. Only you can activate it, because only a pure heart can unleash its magic." Elara took a deep breath. "Then we must leave at once." That very night, under the shimmering moon, Elara put on her cloak, slipped past the guards, and followed Whiskerwick into the forest. The whispering woods were unlike anything she had ever seen. Trees glowed softly, leaves rustled with faint whispers, and strange creatures peeked curiously from behind bushes. Elara clung to her lantern. "Are you sure this is safe?" "Of course not," Whiskerwick said cheerfully, "but with courage and me, you'll be fine." As they walked deeper, the forest grew darker. Shadows seemed to move on their own. A cold wind swirled around them. Suddenly, a twisted figure appeared on the path ahead. A tall man with tattered robes, pale skin, and eyes as black as night. The Shadow Sorcerer. "Well, well," he hissed, "the princess and the traitor cat. How charming." Whiskerwick stepped protectively in front of Elara. "Leave her alone." The sorcerer laughed. "I only want the light she carries. Without it, the kingdom will fall." Alara's voice trembled, but she stood tall. "I won't let you hurt Luminara." "Oh, and what will you do?" he sneered. Whiskerwick whispered urgently, "Elara the crystal, it's behind him." Indeed, just beyond the sorcerer, resting on a stone pedestal, was the crystal of dawn, glowing faintly. Elara knew she had to reach it. She took a deep breath, tightened her grip on her lantern, and ran. The sorcerer raised his staff, sending a wave of dark energy rushing toward her, but Whiskerwick leaped into its path, unleashing a burst of green light that blocked the attack. "Let Elara go," he yelled. Heart pounding, she sprinted forward, reached the pedestal, and grabbed the crystal. It pulsed warmly in her hands, filling her with courage. The sorcerer roared, "That crystal belongs to me." Elara held the gem close and whispered, "Please, help me protect my people." The crystal of dawn began to glow brighter, brighter until it burst into a dazzling light. The shadow magic dissolved, disappearing like mist in the sun. The sorcerer shrieked as he was pulled into the darkness he once commanded, and then silence. The forest brightened. The whispers grew gentle again. Whiskerwick limped toward her. "Princess, you did it." Elara knelt and hugged him. "No, we did it." They returned to the castle at dawn, where the first rays of sunlight sparkled across Luminara's towers. When the king and queen learned of her bravery, they couldn't stop praising her courage. And from that day forward, Princess Elara was no longer lonely because everyone knew she had the most loyal friend in the kingdom. Whiskerwick, the talking cat who taught her that true magic comes from bravery, kindness, and friendship.